Hi, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the DFS experience for Wednesday, April 3rd. We're going to breeze through this slate real quick because I'm not even going to go in. You know, I'm be honest with you. I really wanted to play Marvin Bagley, right? I was trying to put him in FanDuel. I had him in there for a second. I'm like, yo, he in a decent spot. He should smash, but he's gonna end up going to the locker room and not coming back. Sure enough, Marvin Bagley to the locker room, and he is not coming back. That's crazy, right? Anyway, we're gonna start with point guard, Mr. DeJounte Murray Lockerman. I'm not gonna talk about DeJounte. He's just been masterful since Trae Young has been out. You gotta lock him in. Halliburton, great matchup against Brooklyn. Brooklyn is one of the most lousy teams I've ever seen. Like, teams just put up big lead, just put up big, like, no effort, no nothing. Like, they don't care. Indiana's gonna blow them out. They're gonna probably put up 150 on them. 9.2K fired them up. Dame Dollar been MIA couple games, dealing with some stuff. If he's in, he's an okay play. If he's out, I would love to say Patrick Beverly is a good play, but he want to go in the locker room too and not come back. So I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Fire up Chris Middleton then. Cade Cunningham. He smashed last game. Like, they're really playing these guys. They're playing these guys like, the NBA is real confusing right now. Like, you're really playing your star player 34 minutes for no reason. Right? Okay. Maybe it's me. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, let's just go out there, even though we not making the playoffs. Let's just risk you getting hurt, right? All right. Quickly, I guess they're gonna run him out there too. 8.4K, he's in play. He's okay play. He's 8.4K. He shouldn't be playing. Like, you're not making the playoffs. I don't know what's happening right now. McCollum, 8K, okay play. Tough matchup. Reeves against Washington, they should smash. 7.8, he's pricey, but he's in play. Cam Thomas is the only one out there with one of very few nets that come to work with some balls. 29 minutes, 16 shots, 25 fantasy points, but he tried. That's all that matters. He's in play. Derek White's always in play because of his defensive upside, stock, block steals, such and such. D'Angelo Russell's in play. Jordan Poole, he thrives in fast paced games, so he's okay. They're gonna probably get blown away, but he's still in play. Josh Giddey, I don't want to talk about Josh Giddey. No SGA, right? All eyes on you, and you let Jalen Williams with a Y outplay you. I can't. I've never seen Jalen Williams play like that, but okay. All right, this right here, maybe the play tonight. Banton, fire him up. He's playing for something. I don't know what he's playing for, but he's playing for something. They call it playing like the rent is due. Fire Ben. Scoot Henderson. I'm not playing Scoot Henderson. I'm never playing Drew Holiday. I'm not gonna play Drew Holiday to the playoffs, if that. Because I don't play Drew Holiday because of the situation in Boston, and I happen to play him on this day. 10 fantasy points. Yeah. Schroeder, you could take a shot. Ivy, you could take a shot. Tyus Jones is an okay play. Mitchell, you could take a shot. Jalen Suggs is in play. Trey Mann is in play. Michael Conley's been playing well, 5.5. He's definitely gonna pop. Bruce Brown, no thank you. I think he leave with an injury. Scottie Pippen's not the same when Jaren Jackson's on the court. McConnell if you're desperate. And the rest of these guys I don't really need. For the guy in the comments, Grant is your name. The one that said that I'm not making any sense. Stop all the talk and get to the picks. I just went through all the point guards. So what about that was confusing? I just broke down all the point guards that were in the player pool. So if I just went through all the point guards in the player pool, which I do every single night, and you don't get it, you're confused, you should probably not play fantasy sports. The only reason I'm not dragging you over the hot cold right now is I'm trying to keep the video clean. But it's always people like you that don't know what they're doing that has the most to say. And I didn't block you because I wanted you to hear me flaming you live. You see what I'm saying? And live in color. But by the time this video ends, you won't be able to see any of my videos. So that's what you earned yourself. So you could go watch a hour-long video where they talk about absolutely nothing for an hour and try to get you to buy their $400 Sims, right? Per month, $400 a month Sims. You could go watch those guys and leave them comments, but you're not going to be doing it to me. Because you know what, Mr. Grant, I got time today. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Get lost. Let's go to shooting guard. Did we finish point guard? Yeah, let's go to shooting guard. She thought you're going to leave a comment and run. You thought you're going to hit and run? Nah. I'm petty. I'm very petty. All right. Mr. Edwards going up against Toronto. Should have things his way. The problem with Anthony Edwards is he's got Conley playing well, Najee playing well, Gobert playing well, Jaden McDaniels playing well. That's the problem with a 9.4K shooting guard. Fire him up anyway. We got to see what's going on with Jaylen Brown. They're probably going to rest him so he's healthy for the playoffs. I guess we just got to wait to see if he plays or not. You know the deal with Jaylen Brown. If he's out, the rest of the starters get a bump. Or so I thought. I guess everybody gets a bump except Drew Holiday. Well, I guess he's special. No Mikal Bridges for me. I mean, 7K. I would love to say how can he hurt you, but he hasn't. If you pay 7K, he's only hit value twice in the last 5 games. Because if you pay 7K for him, and he gives you 31 fantasy points, I hate to break the news to you, that's not even 5 times value. You see what I'm saying? Okay. You see these scores nowadays. You know, you need 400 on FanDuel. You need 360 on DraftKings. If you're not getting 6 times value from your players, you don't have a one chance. You don't have a ice cube chance in hell. You see what I'm saying? So, I mean, listen, I hate to break the news to you, but it is what it is. If I'm playing 10 lineups, I'll throw him in a few, like 1 or 2. But my main lineup, I can't trust him. I can't. He should be a good player. I would love to say, yeah, fire him up. But you know what Mikal Bridges is all about. You know, glorified role player. Bogdanovich is in play. Trey Murphy's in play. Brandon Miller's in play against Portland. And I barely play Charlotte anymore. Gary Trent, you could take a shot if he's healthy. But you know what? I don't even know what's the sense in doing that because they don't need to play him full minutes. He's playing 30 minutes a game, but like, how can you trust a team that's going nowhere? It's gonna happen. You're gonna bet on someone from Toronto. They're gonna be cooking in the first half. Second half is gonna start. You're gonna think you're on the path to cashing out, and then the alert's gonna say a whole bunch of new starting uh, the starters are sitting in the bench is starting in place of the starters, then you're gonna be mad. You see what I'm saying? It's gonna happen. Just don't know what team, but it's gonna happen. Jaden Ivey's in play. Beasley, Neesmith's in play. Kennard, you could take a shot, but I'm not really trying to jam Kennard in my main lineup. What did he do? I think he put like 30 something in the last one. 37, 7 of 14, 5.2K. If he starts, you could take that shot. Only if he starts, though. The rest of these guys, I'm not touching. Maybe Isaiah Joe if there's no SGA again and no Jalen Williams. But OKC is very. OKC is funny. Like they play a lot of guys. You know, every night a different guy could step up. Like it's just. And when I say step up, I don't mean like step up. I mean like out the blue. You know what I'm saying? That's the problem with OKC. You think it's supposed to be Chet or Giddy, and it's not. It don't even be them. So there's a lot of uncertainty in OKC. Braun 10.2. Damn, you think he blows them out again and gets another early night off? Can't play for the blowout, but Braun's in play. Tatum's in play. He gets a bump if there's no Brown. Siakam's in play. Abdia's in play. Middleton's in play. Gets a bump if there's no Lillard. Franz Wagner, you can take a shot. No Jeremy Grant for me. Hachimura's in play. Oh, revenge game for Hachimura. Fire him up. No G.G. Jackson. Kisper's in play. Herbert Jones is in play. DeAndre Hunter, you could take a shot. Cam Johnson's in play if he plays. He plays like he's got some heart. No Dort. No Chris Murray. If you're playing a lot of lineups, you could throw in Chris Murray or Jaden McDaniels. No problem. Aaron Wiggins if he starts again. 4K, he's in play. Connington is washed. All right. So before we start with power forward, if you're new here, welcome. Appreciate you taking the time to watch my video. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Hit the bell. Thumbs up the video. If you're struggling to cash, look, the NBA is a mess. I know that. If you're struggling to cash, you need help, you want me to send you my finalized optimal lineups, no problem. Check out the Patreon. Link in the description. We have we have other sports. We have different slates for all the sports. So, and we have all the different tiers. See which tiers fit your needs. Tap in. We can cash out. We also have super chats available. We have channel memberships available, and the gold channel membership does get you lineups also. Okie dokie. Power forward. Big Giannis up top. If there's no Lillard, play him. AD against Washington, there's going to be nobody to stop him. If they start Kuz, wow. AD should have like 60 real life points. Fire up AD. Zion's in play. Banchero's in play. Miles Bridges, if he plays, is in play. Kuzma's going to probably want to play this game. If he does play, he's in play. He should play well. Porzingis is in play. He gets a bump if there's no Jaylen Brown. RJ Barrett is in play, but it's a tough matchup. Jalen Johnson, if he starts, that's a good look. I know he came off the bench last game, played 25 minutes. Nah, that's not going to work, buddy. I need you to start and play 35 minutes. Naj Reid's in play. Portis is in play. Aldama could take a shot, but Jaren Jackson's been going off, so I'm probably not going to touch G.G. Jackson or Santi Aldama. Maybe Kennard. Maybe. Al Horford, not really interested in. I know Watford went off last game. I think he was an optimal 34 minutes. 34 minutes, 26 fantasy points at 3.6K. Good stuff, buddy. All right, who else is here? Me Too. I prefer Me Too to start. Stevens have been getting some minutes. 30, 23, 20, 21, and 23 minutes last 5 games. But it's unpredictable in Memphis. Like, I won't feel confident playing Lamar Stevens and then hoping he gets his 20, 23 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Especially when they don't need to play him. Baldwin, no thank you. Never in the history of life will I play that man. And I think that's about it from power forward. Let's go to center. Let's wrap this up. Jaren Jackson, 8.1K, absolutely in play. Everything's going through him. Usage is through the roof. Gobert should have his way up against Toronto, 7.7. Dominating against Charlotte, he should have 40 rebounds. Chat be annoying me sometimes. I ain't gonna lie, he be really annoying me. See the 14 and the 12? That's what be annoying me. And he talking about he rookie of the year. Please. Gotta go sit down somewhere, buddy. You probably third place right now. With those 14 and 12 fantasy point performances? Nah. Jalen Duren? Nah. He's another one, Mr. Locker Room Jr. Nah. I'm good. He never comes back from the locker room. There's certain people go to the locker room, you know they're not coming back. Kelly Olynyk, tough matchup. Claxton, decent matchup in play, 6.8K. Okay, Claxton, Miles Turner, we keep an eye on. Capella's decent if he's your last man in. Marvin Bagley always goes to the locker room, never comes back, but be wanting to play the next game. No, buddy. Stay your ass in the locker room. I didn't watch the game yet, but they say he got carried to the locker room. How you get carried to the locker room, but you're going to be available for the next game? Nah, you're not available. Brook Lopez if you're desperate. Wendell Carter, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on with Wendell Carter, but he's been going crazy last few games. It also helps if you get the minutes of a starting center. So let's see what's going on with him. Watch me play him and he puts up 12 fantasy points. Wiseman, no thank you. Nick Richards, if he's your last man in, okay. If Miles Turner can't go, you already know Jalen Smith is going to be popular, and then you know he's going to go to the locker room and not come back. We already know how this goes. I think that's about it. And Larry Nance if you're desperate, but he ain't really doing nothing spectacular either. And it's a tough matchup. Last 5 games for him, 15, 8, 28, 12, and 20. I'll pass. No thanks, buddy. I usually just play Brandon Clark, to be honest with you. If the rest of my lineup is straight fire. 15, 26, and 29. So let me get this straight. You're coming back from an injury. Your minutes are trending up. Your fantasy production is trending up. That's why I play him. You see? 4.2K. I'm gonna have Brandon Clark in my lineup tomorrow. That's one thing I do know. And if Jalen Williams starts again, I'll have him in my lineup too, since he want to be playing unusual. 28 minutes, 6 rebounds, 12 assists, 6 points with Josh Giddey on the floor with him. That's crazy. That's crazy. No, I'm not going to chase it. I'm not chasing it. I got to see this a few more times. But, you know, definitely eye-opening. I think that's going to be it for us. I think we're going to go in and get out of here. Ain't nobody playing Jemison or Tillman or Clowney, right? You'd be surprised. Listen, I appreciate you taking the time to watch my video. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell, thumbs up the video. Don't forget to Check out the Patreon link in the description if you want me to send you my finalized optimal lineups. Super chats are open. Channel memberships are open. Gold memberships get you lineups also. Hope I made sense this video, because since I don't make any sense. Hope I didn't talk too much. FOH. Whatever. Listen. Appreciate you guys being here. I'll catch y'all later. Ciao.